Hello, hello. We are back. We got the lights on in the library. That means we're getting ready to kick off into another great watch along day. We got a couple really good ones for you guys tonight. We have dating do's and don'ts, are you popular, and the duties of shore patrol. The first one we're going to do tonight is the duties of shore patrol. It's put out by the United States Navy. It's a good video here. It's going to show kind of a training video that was shown to the United States Navy back in the 1950s, how they wanted people to act when they were on shore leave, when they got off a ship. So we're going to be checking that out. Do's and don'ts of dating is also just another really funny one. It's a look at the do's and don'ts of dating in the 1950s. And of course, are you popular? It's created by Cornet Media to help you figure out how to be popular in 1951 style. So we'll jump in here. We're going to be kicking off with the duties of shore patrol. Turn the lights off, and here we go.
Yes, Mom, I've got it. What's that? Oh, yes, the ticket he told me about. Well, let's see what he has to say. Here's the latest on my broken ankle. Doc says I'll be all right, only I have to stay off my feet for a week or so. Anyway, here's the ticket for the High Teen Carnival. It's too late to turn it in, so you have yourself a time. And
Look at
tell
that
me
great
all about it.
penmanship.
One couple.
The High Teen Carnival. Good for one couple.
That means a date. Not like just going around with a crowd. Just me and the girl. Well,
just
that's all
just
right.
me and a girl, not a whole crowd.
What girl? Who?
What is a girl?
How
Do I know a
date?
girl?
Whose company would you enjoy? Well, one thing you can consider is looks. Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was. He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her. Yes, he'd enjoy that, except, well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored. She'd make a fellow feel awkward and inferior. Well, perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior. There's Betty, and yet it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun. What about Anne? She knows how to have a good time and how to make the fellow with her relax, have fun too. Yes, that's what a boy likes. He wants to know he's appreciated. Anne would be fun on a date. So Woody decided he'd ask Anne for this first date. But just how should he ask her? And what if she refused? No, it won't be easy asking for that first date.
Well, Woody, hi.
Hi, Ed.
What you doing?
Just thinking.
Don't work too hard.
Ed, is this private?
No, stick around if you like.
Well, hello, Edward. I thought I heard you come in.
Hi, Mom. What's for supper?
Oh, Mom, is it all right with you if I have a date Saturday night?
Well, of course, you generally go out on Saturdays.
Hello. May I speak to Mary, please?
But, Mom, this is different. A date. I haven't asked her yet, but I'd like to take Aunt Davis to the High Teen Carnival.
Oh, Anne's a nice girl, but a date? Well, you're rather young.
Oh, Mom, give him a break. I think he can swing it. We all have to start sometime.
Well, if you don't overdo on dating, Ed knows what I mean. Weekends only, and not too late.
Hello,
Thanks,
Mary.
Mom.
I just called up to check on the night. I think I can get by a little earlier than usual.
How's 7:30?
All right, Mary. Bye now.
Boy, you sure make it sound easy. How do you do it?
Practice, my boy. Experience.
But I don't think I'll know what to say, what to talk about.
Now, don't worry about that. Just be your natural, talkative old self. Come on, let's see what's for supper.
Wait a second. Oh, Mom, is the floor dry yet?
Yes, you can come in.
Hello, Mrs. Davis. This is Woody. Alan Woodruff. May I speak to Anne?
How do you ask for a date? What about this?
Anne? Well, how about a date? Well,
Well, really, no thanks, Woody.
Fumbling is always the best way of doing it.
Well, suppose he did it this way.
Hi, Anne. What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
Oh, yeah? Any chance of giving him the brush off for me?
Well, of all the nerve.
Give him the
Well,
old
is there
brush
another
off.
way?
Anne? This is Woody. Well, I have a ticket for the High Teen Carnival Saturday, and, well, would you like to go?
Why, yes, Woody. I'll have to talk to my folks about it, but I think I can go. That would be fun.
Yeah. Well, shall I pick you up about 8 o'clock?
That's fine, Woody. 8 o'clock Saturday. I think it'll be all right, but I'll let you know for sure. Bye. A date with Woody. Saturday. Come in. Hi, Ann. Hi, Judy. What are you doing? Why aren't you being Krista's little sister? I'm getting ready for my date tonight with Woody. Oh, he's nice. A date, huh? What'll you do? Go to some fancy place for dinner? No, silly. We're going to the High Teen Carnival. And then he'll bring me home. Oh, that doesn't sound like much. Why, we'd have fun at the carnival, you and I, wouldn't we? Oh, yes. Well, Woody and I are going to have fun in just that way. I think the important thing about a date is to have a good time. You don't need to spend a lot of money to do that. You just enjoy whatever you do, whether it's movies or parties or anything. And you leave your boyfriend enough money so he'll ask you again. My, you'll be out late.
What a trick right there. Leave him enough money so he'll ask you out again.
Agreement about what time to come in. Look, will you be a honey and get my stockings from the bathroom? Sure.
Mom, do we have any cleaning fluid?
Cleaning fluid?
Goodness, you know we have some. Oh, here, let me.
No, I'll do it.
That's it, son. Look your best. Your first date is mighty important.
Yeah.
How old are these parents?
Dad, were you excited the night of your first date?
I sure was.
So was I. I took my date seriously. A date was a major event. Why, the night of my first date, my date had a flat tire and he was an hour late. And he didn't even bother to call me. Well, when he finally came, I had to run upstairs and do my face and my hair all over again. Oh, I was so upset.
That fella had a lot to learn about girls. Your mother lost all interest in him after she met me.
I was just waiting for the dad to be the one and the flat tire, and it was an hour late.
You bet. And the same goes for Ann.
Any girl who can't be ready on time for a date isn't good enough for my boy. Well, what are you doing? Oh, go find a mirror so you can see yourself.
Hi, Woody.
What kind of a boy doesn't know how to tie a tie to go on his first date? Obviously, you got to be wearing your suit.
Flowers, will she?
Huh? Oh, I hardly think so. I'm taking these to Mary because it's a special occasion. Of course, if you want to take flowers anyway, I guess there's no law against it.
But I don't have to, unless it's a ritzy affair.
That's the general idea. Flowers for a prom or a very special party. Otherwise, you don't need to. Say, I'll have to run.
Me too. See you later.
So how many people on their first dates wore a full suit and tie? Because both of these boys are going on dates with different girls, and they're both fully dressed in suits. And we're seeing everybody here is in suits. For a carnival. Never worn a full suit for a date. That kid was on a date with that hot dog. That was his only interest there. What kind of bite from the hot dog was that? She was just like barely nibbling the bun. Also,
When
the
you're having
strangest
so much
balloon
fun,
arrangement I've ever
time
seen
goes
at
all
a
too fast.
carnival.
Well, it's the time Anne had set for getting home. And now, good night. The end of a perfect evening. But how do you say good night? Perhaps
Don't
There's that. There you go. Leave an impression. Just grab her and kiss her.
What air?
or it could go this way.
Well, so long.
Takes off running
Just
down the
like
block.
that. After all, a girl likes to know you've had a good time.
That's right. Let the
So
dame
let's
know
try
you've had a good
saying
time
goodnight
out with her.
again. One more way.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late. Let's plan to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Say, that sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you? Well, thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Woody.
You just went out to
Right.
dinner. You need to come inside for a sandwich as well? Well, thank you, Coronet Instructional Films, for teaching us on how to go out on a date. We go back, kick the lights up. So again, Coronet Films giving us all the instructions. We learned how to keep good hygiene. Now we've learned how to go out on a date properly. That was the do's and don'ts of dating. Sorry, I think we introduced it as the duties of Shore Patrol, but that's the do's and don'ts of dating. We're going to take a look at Shore Patrol now, a nice Navy film that instructs us on how we can all go out there and do our best on Shore Patrol, and how to keep other sailors in line while we're out on liberty. We'll turn the lights off here. I'm sorry. We'll come back, turn the lights off in the library so we can see this full film. The duties of Shore Patrol. Periscope in-depth stock footage. Non-classified in the finest print. United States Navy training film. 1951. The duties of Shore Patrol.
Yes, it's the first liberty after a long cruise. And come to think of it, yesterday was payday. There'll be some big doings around town tonight, and everybody seems to think that's a strictly 4-0 situation. Or do they? Hey, you, Joe Baker, you don't look very enthusiastic. Let's find out a little bit more about this. Oh, so that's it. You've drawn Shore Patrol.
Oh, Shore Patrol headquarters.
To put it mildly, you had other plans for this liberty. Very different plans, in fact. But maybe there's something else bothering you, Joe. You don't know much about the job of Shore Patrol, do you? Up to now,
I'm gonna
an
chain
SP
smoke
has been
until I
some other
find
guy
out.
with an armband and a duty belt. But it's going to be Joe Baker wearing that armband today, and the same thing can happen to any sailor that has a crow on his sleeve.
All right, we've gone over Shore Patrol duty in general. Are there any questions?
What is Shore
Well,
Patrol?
we'll have some questions later. And remember, when in doubt, you know the phone number here. Use it. Now, before we start out, let's be sure we're all squared away on the 3 main points. The first point is this. Your biggest job is to keep things from happening. That is, anything and everything that can foul up a liberty for a sailor, get him into trouble with anybody. keep those things from happening and nobody has a headache, including yourself. But if something does happen, remember the second main point. You represent the commanding officer of the sailor involved. Therefore, your job is to report everything that's happened to the commanding officer of the man involved. And make sure you get all the facts and get them straight. Finally, you have authority to use as much force as necessary to carry out your duties.
Yeah, club them
But
all.
only as much force as is absolutely necessary. And any man who uses more force than is absolutely necessary
Gets
is
an
gonna be in
award.
trouble himself.
Oh, no, gets in trouble,
Plenty of
sorry.
trouble. Therefore, this club should stay in your belt at all times,
Here's your billy club.
unless you must use it in self-defense. On your way out, take a look at this photograph.
Beat this man.
Is a deserter. He's been seen in town recently. If you should see him, call the civilian police immediately. Okay, Chief, post your patrol. Aye, aye, sir.
Yep. Shore patrol has sure enough happened to you, Joe. And in a way, it's not so bad either. Of course, it helps to have Bill Page along. He's had plenty of SP duty. He knows the ropes. After a while, you realize that you are the Navy to a lot of civilians. And they're sure you have all the answers, too. My grandson's in the Navy, and he says they have field day every week. Does that mean they go out and play games? Oh, brother, you hear everything. And you do the best you can. Naturally, when you realize you're being the Navy, you start putting a little more zing into the deal. Yeah, mighty sharp. Sometimes, of course, the Navy does not look so good. Then you do something about it.
Hey, sailor. Who? Me? Let's square the hat, sailor. Now the neckerchief. Let me see your ID card and Liberty Pass.
What kind of a town is this, anyhow? Inspection on every street corner?
You gonna break them out?
Ah, for crying out loud.
Okay, sailor, that's all.
Say, Bill, that sailor was trying to give you a bad time.
Yeah, he was trying. But I'll generally settle for a guy just doing what I tell him to do. Griping while he does it makes him any happier. Let him gripe.
You begin to realize that shore patrol is a job that takes some knowing. For instance, you don't go on to civilian property unless the owner or the manager asks for your assistance. Of course, if you have orders to go into certain establishments, you can go in, look the place over, see that everything's under control. You learn to keep a lookout for sailors who seem lost, and you'd be surprised how many guys you find adrift around town. The air station? Oh, that's way out the other side of town, naturally. Traveling on orders? Let's see them, please. Uh-huh. Why not call the station and see if you can promote a ride out there? That drugstore over there will have a phone. You notice that Bill Page always checks the ID card of any sailor he's dealing with. And he always checks the sailor's Liberty Pass, travel orders, or leave papers, as the case may be. He never misses. You know, that's what any shore patrol is supposed to do, but Bill seems dead set on it. So, when you and Bill take a break, you try to find out why Bill is so doggone serious-minded.
Well, Joe, you check the ID card to make sure the guy you're talking to really is a sailor. Every once in a while, some young punk gets himself rigged up in some kind of a sailor suit. Then the real sailors get the blame for the messes he stirs up.
It'd be a pleasure to spot a guy like that. But all this checking of Liberty Passes, or leave papers, or orders, every time you're talking to a sailor.
Seems kind of small time to you, that is?
A little bit, maybe.
Well, the way I look at it, the guy comes ashore, gets himself in some kind of a wing-ding, and Just doesn't knock it off in time.
Nothing like a wing ding.
So he's over leave. Chances are he's also hung over. Maybe he's still a little bit tight. Or maybe he's still got nothing but a gal on his mind. I say that guy needs somebody to start him back to his ship. Right now.
Yeah, you've got something there. He'd be in a lot more trouble if he didn't make it till tomorrow.
Or until next week or next month. Going back gets harder all the time. So, the quicker somebody gets a hold of him, the better it's going to be for him.
One thing about this job, just about the time it's getting sort of routine, something crops up that's not so dull.
Hey, Shore Patrol! What's the matter? Have a little trouble in there. Stay on a civilian.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. You probably won't need that.
All right.
Oh, here comes the
There's
fight.
a recipe for real trouble. A sailor and a civilian with a girl and some alcohol mixed in. That's a mighty explosive mixture. And that's a neat blocking job you're doing on the civilian, Joe. Nothing rough, but you're making it awfully hard for him to get around you. Now, just one more move and you're in. Get those men farther apart, get the sailors out of the place. Maybe the civilian did start it the way the sailors claim. Maybe the sailors were off base the way the civilian claims. But let's not have another fight to decide who started the last one. That's it, Bill. You and both the sailors will do your talking outside. You can't keep a scrap going when one team is outside and the other is inside. It just winds up with each guy telling what he would do if the other fellow was still around. And of course, that's the way the sailors are sounding off too. Outside, around the corner, in a quiet spot. But do you have something to say about that, Bill Page?
Look, nobody's going to clean up on anybody. Not around here tonight. Now, if you guys want to shove off right now, away from that bar, and away from the guy inside, and if you stay away, we'll forget about the whole thing.
And if I don't?
Then we'll take
I've got
you
this
and you can tell
club.
us the
I'll
man.
get you.
Now, which way do you want?
Come on, Pinky. We gotta meet those gals when they get off work. Yeah, sure. Come on. You know, Bill, I think it was that civilian inside who was mostly to blame.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised, Joe. But, you know, there's not much future in holding court in a barroom. Get the sailors out of the place and out of sight quick. Then you can work it out from there.
Yep, the Army's right on the job, too.
Look, Bill, over there. See him? The guy in the middle with the loud sports shirt.
Hey, it looks like him.
It's that deserter they showed us a picture of.
It looks like him.
Get him.
Uh-oh, he spotted us. Come on, let's go get him.
Hold it, Joe.
There we
Man
go.
said we don't arrest civilians.
Civilian, he's a deserter.
Yeah, we think he is. But we'll let the civilian police make sure of it. Look, you wait here, watch that pool room. If he comes out, you follow him.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going down the street and call the police.
Okay.
He's loading that billy club and ready to go.
Things the right way, Bill. Working with the civilian police, the men who should deal with anybody wearing civilian clothes. Whether or not he is a deserter, there'll be no kickbacks against you or the Navy. So there are more blocks to cover, more places to look into, more ID cards and Liberty passes to check, and a huddle with the air police along the way.
Sounds like somebody hit the jackpot.
Sounds like it. Let's see what gives.
Okay.
You come out of there, please. All right, would you two step down here so we can talk this over?
Just come down here now. I know all about it, but whose car is it?
Hey, that seller's a good guy. I know him at Gitmo.
Now, will you stay out of my hair?
Uh-oh. Knew him at Gitmo.
Yeah, but that's Bill, what's his name?
Yeah, I know. That's all right. Let's stay back anyway.
Come on, guys, let's get back. Back with the other people. Come on.
What do you got here, Sarge?
Don Devino, I get here on the scene, and these two jokers are at the car. Now, listen to this. Listen, which one of you guys was driving this car?
He was.
Him.
You know, I ran into that bar, and you said you had a car outside.
Honest, Sarge, I was standing right here by the corner, waiting for a bus.
Never mind. Never mind. You see what I mean?
Well, you got something.
Yeah, it may turn out to be a stolen car, too. We'll just have to take him in for a little checking.
Suppose so.
Sarge, before you go, I'd like to get some dope for my report.
Sure, and I want you to check on that sailor.
Isn't dope illegal in the military? What are you doing?
You're going to have a doc check on the cut on the sailor's head?
Okay, we'll stop at the receiving hospital on the way.
Fair enough.
Bill, what's his name?
Yeah, I know. That's all right. Let's stay back.
So you make sure you have all the facts. Names, times, places, the stories of what happened, and you do mean stories, plural. You make notes on everything. Back at headquarters, you find you need all the information you were able to gather. The shore patrol officer and the chief want the word in a hurry, and they start the wheels moving right away. But your job is not finished. There's still that report to the commanding officer of the sailor involved. Nobody needs to tell you now that your report is important to everybody, to the commanding officer, to the sailor, to you yourself. Therefore, you report all the facts straight and clear. So finally, you've secured, you head back to your ship.
Nothing like having to write a report while you're on shore
wondering
patrol.
what the day has added up to. Well, for one thing, you and Bill did a pretty good job of keeping things from happening.
You caught a
Maybe not
deserter,
because you obviously were doing the right thing in the right way.
broke a fight, back to chain
You
smoking.
called the civilian police to handle that man in civilian clothes. That may have kept plenty of grief from happening. When something did happen, you helped the civilian police control military personnel at the scene. Then you acted as representatives of the commanding officer of the sailor involved. You got all the facts, got them straight, and reported them fully. And Joe, there never was a time when you and Bill had to use a lot of force. That ballroom fight could have turned out pretty rough if you hadn't gotten those sailors out of there. Back here at the landing, you can see another and the most important result of that time that you spent on shore patrol duty. Your shipmates made a good liberty, and so did a lot of other sailors. Maybe a little too good liberty.
Getting
in a few
hauled back.
cases.
If you've been in the Navy, you've
Averaging
seen
it
that
all out,
scene one or
everybody
two
made out
times.
Pretty well. Partly because you and some other petty officers wearing SP armbands saw to it that nothing got them seriously fouled up. In doing that, you've shown you can handle men and handle situations, that you can take over and make things work out. You've checked out tonight on a job that only a good man can handle well.
Liberty boats back home, boys. Sea power for security. United Navy Department, United States of America, 1951. All right, we're back here in the library again. Got the lights on and going. So we've learned how to go on a date, and we've learned how to be shore patrol, and getting everything ready to go. Nothing like right there at the beginning. Hey, we're going to train you for about 2 hours, and we're going to give you this baton. Go out there and make things happen. The world is your oyster. So if you've ever served in the military and had to do either shore duty or shore patrol or liberty duty, that kind of thing, you kind of know how that works and how that feels. But it still's kind of that way. Hey, you guys are on shore patrol tonight. Here's your armbands. Get out there and make things happen. I don't think they send them with a baton anymore. I think they kind of discourage just giving a weapon to someone with a couple hours of training and sending them out to do their job. But so we, like I said, we've learned how to go on a date. We've learned how to do shore duty or shore patrol. Now we're going to have to learn, are we popular? So let's go ahead and kick the lights off over here in the library and on to, are you popular? University of Oklahoma and RCA Sound Systems.
Popularity. What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends, too? Let's watch and see what makes people like one person and not another.
Hey, Jerry, there's that
That
new
is
girl in our
a
math
wild
class.
sweater.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Well, she always looks nice to start with. Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Ginny thinks that she has the key
Nothing
to
like the
popularity.
weird characters.
Parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry
Parking in
brags about
cars
taking
with boys
Ginny
at
out,
night.
he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important.
She
What
dates
about Ginny?
all the boys.
Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like her? Is she welcome to join this?
Oh, crap. We kicked off. We're going to go right back in here. Sorry about that. Let's kick it back off. Are you popular? Sorry about that. University of Oklahoma. RCA Sound. Is somebody holding that slide? It's like moving in weird angles and shifting around.
Popularity. What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends, too? Let's watch and see what makes people like one person and not another.
Hey, Jerry, there's that new girl in our math class.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Well, she always looks nice to start with. Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Ginny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night.
Yeah, parking
When
in the
Jerry
cars with the
brags
boys.
about taking Ginny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important.
I think they have a name for that now.
What about Ginny? Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like her? Is she welcome to join this group?
Hi, Betty. Ellie. You can rest your tray here, Ginny, for a minute. Thanks. Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny.
Here, Jenny.
No,
Thanks,
girls
Jerry.
who park in cars are not really popular. Not even with the boys they park with. Not when they meet.
Girls
at
that park in
school
those cars
or
aren't really
elsewhere.
popular.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Okay, Ellie.
What is that meow meow?
Let's ask her over, huh?
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead, Ellie.
Why not?
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Ginny wasn't welcome? Is it because they like the way she looks and dresses? Because she seems as interested in girls as in boys? Because they've heard no
That's
scandal about
also
it?
kind of a weird,
You know everybody, don't
wild
you,
statement.
Carolyn?
She likes the girls just as much as the boys.
Betty Richards, Carolyn Ames.
And that's why we invite her to our group.
I looked in on your rehearsal yesterday. We're all in on it in one way or another. I'm on the costume committee.
And Jerry and I are stagehands.
Two among a dozen or so.
How about you, Wally? Where do you fit in all this?
Oh, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I gather the props together, and boy, what a headache.
You sound like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Would you? I mean, would you really?
Sure, I'd like it. I don't know anything about props, but I could learn. Well, I need some help too, Carolyn.
Hey, lay off. I saw her first. Say, we ought to get together and talk over those props a little. Could you
Maybe
meet me
park in some
backstage
cars.
at 3:15?
Oh, that'd be fine, Wally. See you at rehearsal.
I think maybe I'll take Carolyn to the dance Saturday night.
Well, better go ahead and ask her. We could work out a double date.
Ah, Saturday's soon enough.
Hello. Oh, hello, Wally.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to Strand
dressed
to
like
see
a
a movie Saturday night.
60-year-old man.
And then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
Well, yes,
Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. We'd have to leave earlier for that, though. But we get home at a decent time.
Oh, the skating sounds like loads of fun.
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way. It shows he has thought about what Carolyn
Now
might
let's
like.
both just sit on the
And he has
phone and not
implied his
talk and
price
just
range,
stare into
so she
our
will
own
have some
rooms.
idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice. Carolyn likes it better this way, too. It's doing the girl no favor to leave it entirely up to her. It puts her on a spot.
You know how that is. You don't
All
put the
right,
dames
Wally.
on the
On
spot like
Saturday
that.
at
You got to
5.
give them options they can
Bye.
pick from.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours. A pretty sensible attitude toward telephone conversations.
Yes, all
Carolyn
telephone
keeps a
conversations
date
when you're in
calendar.
court.
Not
Short.
a bad idea. She'll never have the embarrassment of forgetting a date or of being ready an hour too late. That's a good note to write yourself.
Do
Any
hair
note,
and nails.
but especially when you're getting ready for a date.
There. You too can do a manicure, Ellie. I might even know what to wear it with tonight if I only knew if Bill's dug up transportation to the dance. You sure he knew to phone you here at my house? I told him 3 times. I'll have to be getting home to dinner pretty soon. Take my advice. Think twice before you start going steady. Don't you ever go out with anyone else at all? Nope. Well, don't you ever want to? On nights like this, I do. I never know what he's planned. He just says, will you decide, Ellie? I should think you'd run out of ideas. Oh, I'm getting to that point.
How is she 18 and
Hello?
65 at the same time?
Oh, hello, Jerry. Oh, the props are coming along all right.
That's good. Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. When did you have in mind?
Well, what are you doing tonight?
Oh, man.
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry. Well, call me early next week, Jerry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
You don't happen to have the number for that girl that goes parking with all the boys, do you? Well, I'll get that and call her tonight.
For tonight.
Sounds like you're asking her so late went over like a lead balloon, brother.
Maybe so. Well, let's see what else we can do about tonight.
No, it isn't too promising for Jerry. But after all, it's no compliment to any girl to call her so late she thinks she's a very last resort. And sometimes a girl likes a chance to get ready for a date.
Hello, Wally. Come on in.
Hello yourself. Gee, look at you, all ready and right on time, too. That's a good deal.
Thanks. Mother, are you busy? I'd like you to meet my father. Dad, this is Wally Johnson.
Well, hello, Wally. How do you do, Mr. Ames?
Here I am, darling. And I suppose this is Wally.
That's right, Mrs. Ames. How do you do?
Well, it's nice meeting you. Oh, excuse me a second. I forgot my scarf. I'll be right back.
Don't let me interrupt your eating, Mr. Ames.
Thanks, Wally. I was just looking into the world of events before we go to dinner.
I tricked him into taking me out tonight. I understand you're having a little trouble with the props for the play.
Oh, not too many now. Much as I hate to admit it, though, Carolyn has hunted down a lot of things that we couldn't find anyplace.
Here I am, all set. Oh, Carolyn, I
Looks
made
like she's
some
carrying
brownies today.
mittens
Maybe
now,
you and
not
Wally would like some when you get back.
a
There's some
scarf.
milk
Isn't
in
that
the
what you're
icebox
supposed to go
too,
get?
isn't there? How does that sound?
Gee, that sounds good. We'll take you up on it, Mrs. Ames. Thanks.
Carolyn and her mother have found one way a girl can repay a boy for entertaining her. A bite to eat at her house will save you money.
A bite to eat. Yes, that's a good one.
Home with them.
Wait, what?
Folks know when we'll be home?
We'll be home before 11, Mother.
Wally and Carolyn are saved the embarrassment of
Again,
the argument.
wild idea. How about they bring another couple home with
That
them?
was settled before Wally arrived. The hour was decided after considering such things as where Carolyn and Wally are going on their date, whether tomorrow is a school day, and how many dates she has had recently.
Do you have your key, dear?
The family knows Carolyn will stick to her word.
All right. Have fun, you two.
I'll take good care of her, Mrs. Ames. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wally felt at ease with Carolyn's parents and will be eager to return to her home. They liked him, too.
That's right.
He is
Zinger
proud
in the
to be
face
with
with
Carolyn
a
because she
snowball.
looks
That's the
well,
easiest way to
is
get another
friendly
date.
with everyone, and is considerate of their feelings. She likes him for these same reasons, and also because he is fun to be with. Home, parents, and personality all help boys and girls to be popular.
Gotta have that poise to be popular. All right, we got the lights back on here in the library. So far tonight, we learned dating do's and don'ts. We learned how to go on shore patrol with the United States Navy, and we just learned, are you popular? I think some of the takeaways were, if you work this whole thing right, the do's and don'ts of dating. Don't just grab your date and try to kiss them. We learned that earlier tonight. Go for a 2-hour shore patrol lecture, and you'll get a billy club. And then on the are you popular? Don't go parking in cars with boys. I think that was the big takeaway from that one there. So again, we kind of hit up all those different 1950s PSAs and all those guides that we get from the 1950s. We're going to keep doing this series. It seems to be a lot of fun. We have a good time with them as they come through. So we'll be continuing that series on. Also, if you want to check out some other great content, we have a lot of great stuff coming up in the near future on our channel here. We're going to have some pre-uploads of a bunch of different stuff. We're going to have a couple different things kicking in with some different people running it. But also, we have every weekday morning at 8 a.m. we upload a poem by a veteran. And then on Saturdays, we have spooky stories written by veterans. It's kind of our own version of the Twilight Zone or Outer Limits, but it's written by veterans. The first couple were pre-used from some more popular authors, and then we've switched over. Now we have quite a few stories slowly building up, that are scheduled and waiting in the wings, that have all been written by veterans. So check those out as well. Also check us out on our new Facebook page, Mission 4938. We post some great content on there. We have some shorts that we are going to be having going up here very soon. But I think that's where we'll call it for the night. We've watched our 3 PSA videos. If you missed out on them, don't worry. We'll be uploading them during the week this week, so you can catch them broken up separately. Are you popular? Dating do's and don'ts, and then the duty of shore patrol. So you can catch those this week on our YouTube channel, VFW 4938. You'll find us pretty easily. But until tomorrow, we will catch up with some gameplay, with some other stuff going on, and look forward to keeping you up to date. But until then, we will be signing off saying, stay strong, stay true, stay Frankie. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:30.
Bye.